Hello, great people of Africa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm greeting you depending on the time you're seeing this video. How are you all doing today? If today is your first time of seeing my video, my name is Blessing, and thank you so much for stopping by. For my returning subscribers, I really appreciate. May God continue to bless the work of your hands. Amen. In case you are new here, this is our channel where we discuss culture and tradition. We promote culture and tradition. We encourage people to tolerate, love one another here in Africa, no matter where we are coming from. And this is the continuation of my last video on my experience with the Tiv people. So for the sake of those seeing my video for the first time, I uploaded a video on my experience with the Tiv people, and this is just the continuation. For the sake of emphasis also, I want to remind you that the Tiv people are from Nigeria, and they are in Benue, they are in Nasarawa, they are in Taraba. These three states I'm very sure of. I think they are in Kogi too, like I said, and other states, but I'm very sure of these three. So what was my next experience with the Tiv people? I have a daughter who is married to the Tiv people, and we were invited for a burial. My in-laws' grandmother died, so we were invited to attend the burial ceremony. So we were there with my co-wife. We were there as mothers, and they've not seen me before. I don't know them, they don't know me. And I was given the address and I went there. As I arrived, and my daughter saw me and whispered to them, this is her mother. I whispered it to the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law ran and welcomed me and started telling the people, you know, where they have buried, there were so many people there, telling the Tiv people there that this is her daughter's mother, that is her in-law. Come and say welcome me, you go fear. See, they were all running to me, hugging me, shaking me. They are also good at shaking. Their culture, they can shake. You can say an old woman shaking one young boy, one old man shaking one young girl, like that. So that is how they do it. So some were shaking me, some were hugging me, and I was almost, I felt embarrassed, because see, that kind of welcoming can just make you to be smiling and be laughing anyhow and almost be misbehaving. The welcoming was too warm. It was too warm. When we say something is too, as in it's too much, no, it was so warm. It wasn't too much, but it was so warm. So they were all welcoming me. You are welcome, speaking their language. Usundeva. The Tiv people can correct that at the comment section, please. So that I know they were saying Usundeva, Usuchi, Usu. So, and you know what they are used to. I told you in the last video. As soon as we got there, within some few minutes, they had prepared food. They knew we were coming, so the food was already prepared. They served us. We ate and we freshened up. So I was just like, wow, some people can be this good, though, in this Africa like this, so in this Nigeria like this. They can just welcome a stranger they don't know, welcome the person, you don't even know that the person is carrying anything that can explode in such a place. They have good hearts. They just relate well with you. So the next day, the burial was done and dusted, and the next thing was that I know they don't have the culture of squatting and doing some kind of things like that, but I knew that that day they came in, the family of the man, that is my in-laws now, came in to the room where I was with my co-wife. They came in and thanked us so much for attending the burial, and they now brought a live goat and handed it over to me. Handed over the goat to me. I say, what for? That is how they do it. This particular goat is for mothers, so we have to go with it. What? We can just go with it like that. They said yes. I said, okay, thank you so much. We are grateful. They also gave us our transport. They should have known how much we transport us from where we are coming from and going back, that is to and fro. So they gave us money that will serve us all that, and also we'll be left with change to take care of ourselves. So they gave us, I really appreciated, like where I came from, we don't do that. So they gave us money to go back. This was not an arrangement. This is just how they do it. So they gave us. So the goats now, because I don't know much about them, so I asked my co-wife, she knows little about them. I said, how do we do these goats? How do we go with it? She said, no, that it can be slaughtered here. It can be slaughtered here. Then we can decide to give any of the children in the house, or my grand children, any of them, to give them any part of the meat they would appreciate, even though they are not waiting for anything. They've given us, they are not expecting anything from us. So I thought it was a very good idea. I asked them to slaughter it, which they did, and they butchered the meat. Then I was able to give, I think whether the head, or I know I gave some parts to my grandson, and I called him. I said, grandson, this is for you. It should be prepared for you alone. And you know, some of them, when he went out, said, go and return it to mommy, return it to. So some of them will be saying it, but when you collect it, you know, they say, these people, they are not like us. So me too, I was smart. I gave my grandson. I gave my grandson, and they were very happy about that. That was how I came back, my hands full. I did not spend anything in the burial. I did not spend anything. Even the transport, I thought that was what was coming out from me. The transport too, they paid. The meat too, they gave us. I know we enjoyed that meat for some days with my family. And when I came back, I said, no, these people, you know, before now, why I'm making this video is this. Before now, I've heard some things about them, but I think I'm seeing the contrary, and that makes me believe again. I've always known this, that you don't just hear from people. Try to have an experience with people, then you'll be able to tell whether or whether not. With my few experience with these people, I can tell you that they are good. They are not all the bad things you used to hear about them. They are good. We all have our good and bad side, but I will encourage us to measure people with the good side of them, and to judge them by the good side of them. Like the common saying, anything that has advantage has disadvantage. So all of us have one way or the other where we are not good and where we are good. But when we begin to judge ourselves with the good side of us, I think we'll make the world a better place. Please, wherever you see the thief people, relate well with them, and you will see, you will enjoy them, and you'll be grateful you met them. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment also, please. I would love to read your comments about this video. You can share. Please also like this video. That will encourage me to upload more videos. I remain blessing. Please stay cool. Wait for my next video until I upload. Thank you. Bye.